Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We're in Elk Rapids at Ethanology. What is Ethanology? We're going to find out. Joining us is Nick Lefebre, owner-operator. Thanks for making the time.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
This is really quite interesting what's going on here. Where are we standing specifically?
We are standing in the still room, and this is where we manufacture all of our spirits from grain to glass.
All right. So we're going to walk to another portion of it here in a second, but can you kind of explain, you've been working on this for what, 7, 8 years, dating back to when you were a sophomore in college?
Yeah, I know, a long arc ago. Yes, the project initially was supposed to be a retirement project for my wife and I to move back to Elk Rapids,
Yeah.
And eventually turned into a passion, and then it was founded on family and community.
Yeah.
So community supporting local agriculture and being a place where people could gather and interact. And also, family, as far as my wife and I, our plan is to start a family here in Northern Michigan.
All right, I tell you what, now Nick, I'll follow you. You walk into the other area over here at Ethanology, and there's a lot to it, but you've been working on this for about 7 years. You gutted the building. And then you got to where we are right now. So now, wait, you come back over here, young man. Now, what is this that we're standing
This is
in?
the tasting bar. So this
Okay.
is where our mixologists will mix up all of our handcrafted cocktails. This is where we do our tastings as well. And it's kind of a nice flow within the distillery, where we have a stage out front where we have live music every Friday and Saturday in the summer. Yeah, and the building is... it was inspired by distillation, which is you're manufacturing an agricultural product,
Right.
And so that's how the inspiration for the building came. And about 80% of the material is from Northern Michigan.
Okay,
reclaimed.
yeah, and you only get local stuff to make nothing that you use to make your spirits here come from anywhere other than Michigan.
Correct, Northern Michigan. Those
Northern
33 miles is the farthest
Okay.
farm we source from,
All right.
And we're very proud of that. So our wheat comes from Valley View Farm, the Boyer family farm in East Jordan. Our blue corn comes from the Shook family farm, and our honey comes from Cherry Key Farms.
All right, and you won't make rum specifically because that takes sugar cane, correct?
Correct.
So what do you do instead?
So we actually have one of the world's only oak barrel-aged honey distillates,
Okay.
And it's very similar if you've ever had a Japanese single malt, which is like an unpeated Scotch, or a very finely crafted rum, but it is so much more. It's a beautiful spirit.
All right, so what do you have here? We've got some here. What do you got here?
So we have our double distilled Siligo vodka, which Siligo is Latin for wheat, and that's very, very silky smooth, sipping vodka in the literal sense, but also pairs very well in a cocktail. Michigan's first and only 100% native and one of the only wild foraged gins in the world. So it's 100% wild foraged. We have a blue corn white whiskey, which is a double distilled white whiskey. It's got beautiful butterscotch on the nose, nice lively peppercorn mouthfeel and a long finish. And then our Mel, which we affectionately call, its name is Malvocatus, which is Latin for honey alcohol.
Yeah.
And then we take 1,000 pounds of cherry blossom honey from Northern Michigan. We single distill this product and rest it on oak, and that's how you get that color.
Right.
And that is a beautiful spirit. And then this Thursday, so coming right up, on our 1 year anniversary, 1 year milestone celebration, we're going to release the same gin we stuck in a barrel for just under 1 year, and what transpired is a beautiful spirit. So you put gin into a barrel and beautiful things happen.
Right.
Most notably, you get esterification, which is a technical or chemical term for new flavor and aroma profiles developing. And you put gin in, which is nice and citrus, and this gin is very light and delicate, and juniper, and then you get clove and cinnamon and nutmeg and these beautiful new flavors and aromas.
Wow, this is fantastic. It's Ethanology on Ames Street in Elk Rapids. Come check it out. I mean, this is beautiful. You've done a great job.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we have live music every Friday, Saturday, and this week we have a spirit release, and Cordwood Barbecue will be here.
In Elk Rapids at Ethanology, I'm Vic McCarty for My News 26 and My TV 12.